Hey everyone, it's T. Welcome to another video for Not Vlogmas. For this one, I wanted to do something a little bit different and talk about a video game. I'm more of like a casual gamer. I don't really play too many games, but I do watch my boyfriend play games a lot, and one of the games he played recently was Far Cry 5. I really wanted to talk about the ending because they were disappointing, to say the least. There will be spoilers for the game. If you haven't played or you're interested in playing, either click off or play it and then come back and listen. Basically, what the game is about is you're a deputy in this fictional county, Hope County, Montana, where there's this preacher named Joseph Seed who has risen up to prominence. So basically, he's like this doomsday cult leader type guy. And he wants to protect the people of the county from like this big collapse, which he believes is going to be a global catastrophe. Anyway, so throughout the game, you're working to kill his disciples, Faith, Jacob, and I forget the other guy's name. And there's another one. But anyway, you're working to take down his disciples and then eventually him and free the county or whatever. So at the end of the game, after you kill all his lieutenants, he calls you down for like a final confrontation, and then you can choose to resist or you can choose to fight him. But let me go back a little bit because there's like a secret ending towards the beginning of the game where the character that you're playing, which is the deputy, and then the sheriff, a marshal, you meet him at his church with his lieutenants and stuff, and you go to arrest him. Now, if you don't put the handcuffs on him, the sheriff is like, just forget it, like, we'll just leave well enough alone. And then they leave, and then you get that ending, which is pretty unsatisfying. And then there's the two other endings where if you resist, and then if, you just let him go. Oh, and at this point in the game, he has all the people that you help be hypnotized and things like that. And he's like, well, if you don't resist me, you can walk away with your friends unharmed, which is you and the rest of the police force that are trying to arrest him, or you can fight and good luck. So if you do decide to walk away, he just takes all of the people that he has hypnotized with this drug, which are the other people of the county, and he lets you and the police force go. So the sheriff and you're all in the truck, and the sheriff's like, we're just gonna fucking come back with the National Guard because we can't do this. So he then turns on the radio, and then Only You starts playing, which is a trigger song. Because at one point you were being brainwashed and trained yourself by one of John's lieutenants, Jacob. Only You plays on, which is a trigger for the brainwashing. It kind of puts you in the trance, and the screen cuts to black, kind of insinuating that you shot up all your friends and it was all for nothing. So, yeah, that's pretty unsatisfying. That not only do you not have the people that you made bonds with leaving with them, because they're hypnotized now and doing whatever for Joseph, but now all your police friends are dead. So yay! Very, very unsatisfying. And it's like, well, what was it all for? It gets worse, because the other ending is just as frustrating. If you decide to resist, you have to basically revive all your hypnotized friends and everything like that. And then just as you're going to arrest Joseph and take him away, a fucking nuclear bomb explodes in the background. Now, during the game, if you're riding around in cars and everything like that and listening to the radio, you'll hear about things being like bad outside of the county and that nuclear war is imminent. Ironically, a fucking nuclear bomb goes off right as you're like taking Joseph away. You're racing to Dutch's bunker, who's another ally. You and the police guys and Joseph are in the car. You're racing towards the bunker, and you fucking crash and hit a tree. When you wake up, everyone's seemingly dead, and then you kind of get out and you pass out. And then when you wake up, Joseph has you chained to the bunker, inside the bunker, to like a table. Dutch is dead. He goes off on this tangent about how you killed his only family and that he was right and how you're his family now. And then the game ends. Which, is probably the most least satisfying ending for a game I have ever seen. All of the endings are pretty unsatisfying, but I think this is really unsatisfying because it kind of invalidates the game a little bit. Like, everything you've done essentially was for nothing because he was right and nuclear war and winter or whatever is upon us. So that's kind of fucked up. Me and my boyfriend were talking about it, and he was just like, well, what kind of was the point? To just say that you should just kind of leave well enough alone, and that sometimes you should leave evil. After thinking about it a little bit, as unsatisfying as it was, to me, the whole point kind of was, sometimes you don't win. Sometimes, no matter what you do, it's fucked. Like, sometimes it is all for nothing, essentially. Sometimes you'll go through something and you'll try really hard. You do everything that you're supposed to do and it's right. And then it just takes a complete left turn. So to me, that was kind of what I got from it. That sometimes you just can't win. Sometimes you just get the bad end all the time. Which is, again, super unsatisfying. I was pretty mad about all the endings. But what are you going to do? It's not my game. I didn't make it, but I don't know. It was just super unsatisfying. Well, let me know what you guys think. Have you ever played Far Cry 5 or watched someone play it? What were your thoughts on the game and the ending? Do you think it's kind of like the message like my boyfriend said, like sometimes evil just kind of wins and that you should let things be if you're over your head? Or do you kind of agree with me where it's like, sometimes you just get the bad end no matter what you do? So let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.